My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Cultist Simulator. Alright, we're starting to work on finding our third level expeditions. That's right, that's their name, is it not? Swap these two out so I can go back through the stag door. And yeah, it looks like I am going to join my two consents of Nox, so we are going to get a 6th level influence. 6th level influence, I mean 6th level lore for Nox. Hell yeah. I'm pleased about it. Promising research. I can't read it. I believe it will just say the same things that have been said to me prior, though. So explore. I mean, I've long since, in fact, lost my raw profit. So I think I want to get another summon before I take them out to these areas, especially. We'll see. Ah, Porter. New acquaintance. So I am still capable of making acquaintances. Excellent. With that encouragement, I will trudge on. Did the fascination have to go there? Just asking for a friend, who is also me. There's our fleeting memory back as well. We've also got the Meniscate Invocation. So the Meniscate is the Meniscate, or however it's pronounced. Look, I'm not going to know these words, my friends. These are words that you see written. These aren't words that people use in conversation. These aren't words that you hear pronounced. How do you know I'm not doing them correctly? When the moon's face was wounded, these words appeared. Nearly every summoning requires Nox influence. This lore will provide it. I also have a high Nox influence sword in the consecrated lintel. I mean, I have 100 seconds until I have to go back to my work at Glover and Glover. So I'm starting to feel like maybe it's time to do a rite. And I could even use Fascination as my offering to get rid of it. If I add Edge, I can try to drown Reason and nope. If I add Knock. If I add Grail, I may contact something shapeless. So Grail and I need an Invocation. Fiatic Invocation. Summon one of the more bewildering. Yeah, let's get another raw. Yeah. Raw Prophet. Hell yeah. I love him. I love it. I do not have any erudition at the moment, nor do I have glimmering. Okay, so we'll start to translate these books. De Horus was Latin, if I recall correctly. And I'm also going to quickly invert these. And this is just for my own sake, to make it a little easier on myself. To go to the stag door constantly. Because gosh knows that I'm supposed to be doing that. I know I'm supposed to be doing that. And I'm doing it wrong by not constantly doing it. I know. I'm taking steps to rectify it. Summoning a rebellious spirit. Oh gosh. I need to exert some extra effort here. I could use reason to dismiss it safely, which is always reliable, or I could use passion, which is not reliable, or I could let what happens happens. Obviously, we're going to be using passion to contend for mastery. I haven't the time to summon another beast after this. This book is not even in a different language. The Treatise on Underplaces. Herein, the 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes the bounds or underplaces on the borders of dreams. He warns they shift over time. In the Ivory Book, what? Oh, it's written in Fusine. Okay, I've learned Fusine before, I believe. Do any of y'all know Fusine? You know Aramaic. No, okay, I remember. I got a relic that would teach me Fusine if I knew Aramaic. And I got it from Expeditions. That's how I learned Fusine in the previous run, shortly before I then died forever. Okay, so the Ivory Book is going to be untranslatable for a while. The walls of the manses, her assault begins, are the size of starlight. Many of the directions are equally unhelpful, but common relationships do emerge. Back in the manses. Trembling Kings. This is 6th level forge. Okay, let's take the painted over here. It's a pretty easy erudition. Oh god, I'm gonna lose my board position because it took this long. Yeah, there we go. Difficulty at work. A risk of demotion. Considerable latitude is allowed to someone in my position, but my absence has been noted. I will have to charm the Elder Glover. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to know that it's more lenient than I would have assumed. Okay. Use passion to convince them to let me go back to work. Let's go. Down here with ooh, another acquaintance. Damn. A lot of people up in this humpty bumpty. I may speak publicly about esoteric matters again. I mean, I'm just getting a bunch of mystique, but if I have no notoriety, there's no problem, is there? I mean, do I send anyone to the Author's Wood? I was kind of thinking that maybe I would get another summon, but... okay. Not for the moment, I feel. And the Author's Wood is, the pines grow thick as hairs on a dog's back. The air of the inner wood is chokingly thick with resin and dust. The source that brought you here claimed that in the dawn times, the greatest tree at the wood's black heart served as a perch for the great master crow. Yes, we've seen this one before. And we've also completed this one before. Despite the fact that apparently we were not supposed to complete this one before. Cannibals who live there are another, and so is the forest. Okay, cool. So, yeah, the forest can be seen through with the practicalities of Forge, the mysteries of Moth. So we've already got 6 Moth here from the... 8 Moth, rather, from the Raw Prophet. So instead, I should probably start sending people to dissuade those watchers. Board seat. Oh, good lord. I wonder if I can keep just doing what I was doing before, where I jump up and down in terms of, like, high level of employment here, low level of employment here, high level of employment here, low level of employment here. We shall see. All right. Ugh. It's a garbage lore to have gotten. That's not how picturesque is written, right? A picaresque account on a journey through nightmare interspersed with what might be partial rites. On the 18th ascent is the bud. On the 36th ascent, the blossom. Okay. Move that very slightly over to make space for the divine rite. And it is time to read our translated copy of De Horus, which deals mostly with the Lionsmith, the Tribune of Scars, and their enmity. Okay, everything else seems sorted. The Moth will probably make us through, sure. I'm gonna send another heart for a later challenge. I'm assuming that 8 Moth will make me get through this challenge as it currently stands. Gosh, I guess I'm hoping. Something up ahead, we've made it through the forest, light through the trees. Yep, that's definitely gonna be fine for us. Forgotten Chronicle, thank you very much. It's exactly what I was looking for. Or rather, exactly for what I was looking. And here we've picked up erudition as well as a nice secret. Super low level. Alright, well, now with all... I say all. But now with some erudition on the board, I guess. I'll start trying to join some more lore. Okay. Expedition continues. Throw some money at it. A hanger-on. Excellent. Excellent. I mean, at least we got someone. Way through the stag door again. I've got to remember, I should be constantly setting that up. RLA should sway the Watcher's minds. That's exactly why I sent all of those people, so I'm glad. Unfortunately, that restlessness is going to resolve. Oh, wait a second. Sustenance, a follower betrayed. Here we go. Another mark. When I am done, the satisfaction is deep as the moon in the sea. Another mark buds in me. We did it! We ascended this to the fourth mark. The fourth mark is intermittent improvements to my skin. In patches along my arms or down my thighs, it is clear, soft, glowing, like the skin of a child new stepped from spring water. But only in patches. Okay, is there anything else I get told now? No. We need to get that to 6th, and then we complete a rite with it. And that is our great work. I don't know if that will be like the cessation of that storyline. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Unforgotten Chronicle. Thank you. I'm getting those primarily so that later, should need be, I can join them. So that I can get Forbidden Epic, which I believe is the next level. There's a dread for us. The gates of intuition have opened. Sure. I mean, I have Erudition and Glimmering. So, whoa! Hang on. That said something. Damn it. The days have passed where I could head home after lunch. My colleagues have begun to suspect what I am. They know nothing of what I could be. Okay, some scandal has started to creep up on us. We're about to get some more as well because we just finished an expedition. Okay, we've got Levy, as well as On the Matter of Deeds and Serpents, written in Vac. Before gods arose from blood, before ever apes stood upright, this was the language heard in the House of the Sun. Wow. This was probably the prophecies of the Naga rendered into English and illustrated by William Midnight in Paris in the 1880s, but it shows a number of divergences from that text. It's certainly quite recent by the standards of VAC texts. Well, I've got 2 things for after I start learning some more languages. I'm heavily inspired to be a polyglot at this point. We should also, while with this raw profit, start making more use of them. Curious, closed store, ill-warded. Closed-warded storeroom. Okay, closed-warded storeroom. So I'm sending like a bunch of knock, I guess. Sorry, a bunch of forge, I guess, to get through that. Let's quickly drop some funds in here. Building is said to be haunted by flowers. Strange choice of terms, but I like it. I like it. All right. What is next? I'm thinking at this point, speak publicly of esoteric matters. I mean, I don't know if there's anything I should be talking with other than this. Okay, so yes, 5th Light Curse, we need Heart or Winter, as well as a warded door for Forge or Knock to defeat it. It has Seal, your progress will be prevented. This has Curse, a malign influence you must defeat. Okay, we'll deal with that one first. Right? It's Heart that I can send. Heart to suppress the curse, sure. Right, back in the Mantis. So, if this is Subtle Rupture, that means this is Fascination and this is Trembling in the Air, right? A Furious Air. I was close enough. I knew what it was. I just didn't know the right name, right? That's good, though. Okay. Our tools are ready. We should be able to penetrate this watered door. Well, I'll send the practical disciple to increase our forge chance. Disgraced! I've received a formal, but oddly apprehensive, letter hand-delivered from the firm of Glover & Glover. My services as a director are no longer required, but I have been awarded a generous severance payment. The firm hopes very much that there will be no ill feeling. The signature on this letter is a little shaky. I'm okay with that. We have a lot of money. And as we continue to combine our laws, we're going to get to the point where we can just fulfill these commissions and then flog off our spin trayer for money if we desperately need it. I don't think we're going to be starving for money. I think money was I think money is like an early game resource that you need to manage, and then in late game it kind of just becomes there. I don't think it's going to be a problem, unless obviously balance changes significantly towards the end. That's, of course, assuming that we are getting towards the end. That said, this now means that I've freed up this, so I may as well start doing a bunch of rites. Summon something. Add lantern or moth. I could enact a battle in my own soul. I'm going to check what that would do. Moth. I don't have any diassists at the moment. Reason's glory to passion to it. No, that's the battle in the own soul. Okay. If I add knock, I may be able to attempt a summoning. If I add lantern, heart, or winter. Summon a creature, the sun in rags. I need a very significant intensity of winter. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that. So, because we don't have very significant intensities of winter that can go here at least. In different laws, we may. But we'll check this for the moment. Okay, so lantern, heart, or winter. Summon something from behind mirrors. I'll need a significant intensity of lantern. Again, it needs a significant intensity of that specific thing. We're not going to have that. Leo. Ooh, a creature of Thunderskin. Okay, so all of these are asking for a significant intensity of heart, or rather a significant intensity of heart, lantern, or winter. Whereas the only thing I have significant right now is Furious Air. So I need something that wants a significant amount of edge and still has the offering slot free. Whoa. Okay. So if I'm using invocation and instrument, I might be able to use that instrument and then... Wait, that is an instrument. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Damn. Use that as an instrument, and then that as an invocation. Okay, cool. I apparently need 3 different types if I'm going to do anything. But again, this is the same problem as it was last time. It's just giving me a different instrument choice. Well, that said, we do have some high-level instruments for winter. With a little more winter aspect, a little more edge, and a corpse, I might create a brutal servant. Somehow I don't think I'm going to be able to do that one for you, friend. Like, a corpse with the power of the cartographer of scars. I do like that. It's unique. I've no clue if it's a thing that I am capable of doing right now. Okay. This is also high level, so let's go to right of the map's edge again, because it allows us to use instruments. So if I add knock, I might be able to attempt a summoning. Okay, well. If I add lantern... So it's winter or lantern. But the thing is, I don't have winter or lantern to add here. Can't even add that in. Yeah, this will only take the Furious Air. Alright, well, if I don't have an offering of that, let's check out the Rite of the Mother's Mercy. I must begin by calling upon the power of knock. I don't even have anything for that. Okay, what's the offering you want here? You want an ingredient. Good lord. I mean, I have Sthenic Venom. That's some knock. Why are you not... That's knock. You asked for knock. You... Alright. Let's try and throw some other things in. Possibilities if I add Edge, Heart, or Forge. I'd love to add some Edge, but... Edge, Heart, or Forge. Invocation. Just drop that in as Edge. No, we just don't have enough Winter. It feels like basically the only way I'm going to get a summon here is if I... Voiceless Dead. But this will consume Sthenic Venom. I don't want to throw that away. It looks real good. Like, I'm real tempted just to not do that. Let's check the Rite of the Watchman's Sorrow. You need a sacrifice. There's no way I'm doing that. Right? It's a sacrifice of... Oh, it's a sacrifice of lore. That's interesting. Interesting. Yes. Interesting. Well, if it's a sacrifice of lore rather than invocation, and it asks for an assistant instrument. I mean, we can sacrifice like a low-level lore here, maybe? If I add Edge, I might get something irrepressible. Creature of the Thunderskin. So you need a little knock and a little edge, a significant intensity of heart? I mean, that's as much heart as I'm willing to give you. Maruvine Idol is... It could replace that, but then I don't get any summon, right? So it can't be that I just don't have enough knock. Yes, it isn't. Alright. Alright. These combinations are, frankly, a wee bit frustrating. Okay, if I add knock, I might be able to attempt a summoning. If I add edge and... if I had winter, I could attempt a foolish, beautiful magic. Let's have a look at what winter would be doing. The end is beautiful, minor. Oh, yes, never mind. We've killed things with that before, and it was dumb. It just killed someone, just randomly. It was real garbage and not a great idea. Whoa! A hint was once a living mortal, then a dead one, and now it's something else. Their summoning requires lantern for the light, which drew them from the edge to the Manzas and edge. For their striving, they've endured in mirrors. I wonder if maybe I'm able to summon this only because I have a mirror. At Forge, I might contact something incandescent. So, no. A great power of Forge. Yeah, it's not going to happen, friend. All right, sure. Let's summon a sharp-edged lantern thing. Sounds good to me. Oh god, that's another patron. Oh, it's not even going to be a patron either. It's going to be a rumor. Just a garbage rumor that I don't even want to hear. Alright, if that's Trembling Heat, then... yeah. This is Bitter Atmosphere. So we have our next summon lined up. We have Moldy Warp Admonitions. Moldy Warp keeps her crowns in the moss and her feet in the dirt and the trees locked jaw tight. Moldy Warp has these warnings for you. I've increased my mastery of the lore of the wood, which we call by its aspect moth. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I'll take my reason back as well. Thank you very much. Stack them up there. I really want something to come along and try and take my ascension so that I can see what will ascend me. Death of a door. Cool. That door's now dead. And if I'm not using my study verb, I mean, I should always be using my study verb, so... What am I going to study? Just join these two. Gonna start on that ragged law. So this is the... We should have enough heart already. No, we don't. I was supposed to send one more person to have enough heart. Cool. Yeah, we just got a peculiar rumor there, unfortunately. Okay. The Hinter do not indulge themselves in showy entrances. A living gaze will shatter them. I know it's here now, and that's enough. I just summoned a hint. Oh, but it is not a hint. It's a word that means a different thing. The Hinter are most comfortable behind the scenes, behind the mirrors, behind you. They slide under doors and kill with glass, and they cannot survive the gaze of a living mortal. Aspect Edge and Lantern as well as Devara. Well, I guess I hope it doesn't break free then. Seems to be the only thing I can do. Edge, Heart, or Forge? Go with Heart. Voiceless Dead is like... so 2008. That doesn't even do anything. Summon a Servant of Sun in Rags. Yeah. Get him. Get him. And sure. Speak publicly of some esoteric matters game. Excellent. The red need a thirst for... Oh, come on. I will drain them far more deeply. So it wants another body. Okay. Fine. I'll get that for you, but still, like, that's the same thing you asked for last time. And now it's going to ask for, yeah, glimmering or passion, I guess. Oh god, this affliction's... I forgot that I had an affliction. Well, we're about to get some experience changing decrepitude back into health. Hell yeah. Okay, there's our maid in the mirror. The thing that was a woman has no expression of her own. The movements of her eyes and mouth always match mine as though I were looking in a mirror. Her fingernails are always as sharp as glass. Alright. And I've also got nothing from my attempt to join the Sexton's secret. Okay. That decrepitude. I think Rite of the Mother's Mercy was the thing that I was capable of doing stuff with in specific relationships. Knock is for summoning, though. So probably does not relate to that. Might contact something irrepressible, summon up one of the dead. No, neither of those are correct for me. Possibilities here with... That's an Heart of Winter. I mean, sure. Heart, don't have any. Winter, don't have any. Lantern. Refulgent, I guess? Summon a thing from behind mirrors. Nope. I don't have anything to add into offering there, so let's go for Rite of the Watchman's Shadow. I could, again, sacrifice like a low-level thing. A Foolish, Beautiful Magic. The end is beautiful. I could beseech the hour of endings, the sun in rags to destroy someone, but the sun in rags will choose. Nah. Don't want that one either. I'm going to keep adding things to this until it starts telling me a little about what I might be getting. Foolish, Beautiful, no. Aha! Or if I've grown decrepit, then if I add Grail, perhaps I may renew my body. Grail, Grail, Grail. I need at least 5 Forge and 1 Grail. So 5 forge, 1 grail. 5 forge, 1 grail. That's unfortunate. Because this is 4. Does this use a tool? I'm not certain if this uses a tool. It does. So that's our forge. That's our grail. Ooh, this is a minor degree of forge. Increase your forge to 10 to increase your chances further. I don't have forge lore. Ugh. Should I wait until I get some forge aspect from that? It feels like I should. It really feels like I should. All right, let's start completing some commissions. Just while we're not really doing anything else. Okay. Then this has given us back passion and ascension sensation. Oh no. We reverted. You are kidding me. I just need to have like a bunch of corpses ready at all times. I'm gonna need my talk verb because I can imprison someone quite quickly. So as soon as the tastes come back up, I need my talk verb to be free because, and I'm also not even getting that much from it right now. So we'll wait, we'll free up our talk verb, and then we'll just keep eating corpses, I guess. For the moment though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Cultist Simulator. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves and hopefully we'll see you next time.